Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And today we're doing an episode about music.
What the
Today we're gonna do an episode about music.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna do an episode about music. It's a music episode today.
It's a music episode.
It's a music episode.
Yeah, we got a special request from the Drawfee Patreon Discord.
That's what suggestions are called.
That's what suggestions are called.
This was
Yes.
special, though,
This
because
was
we
special.
picked it.
Yeah.
It came from user Angery, and they sent, this is like screen caps of a drawing challenge, so I don't know where the original one came from, but you could probably find it on the internet, I bet.
You can find lots of stuff on the internet.
It says, number 1, put your playlist on shuffle. Number 2, design a character inspired by the first song that plays. Number 3, design another character inspired by the second song that plays. Then it says number 3 again, because they messed up the counting. The third song that plays describes their relationship. So we shuffled up our playlists, got 3 tracks, and used them to make 2 characters and their relationship.
You know that person saw that prompt went viral and then saw that they counted wrong and were like, God damn it,
Of
not
course.
this one.
Yeah.
This is
That's-
the one that goes viral.
That's life.
That's how it happens, literally every time. But that's what we did. Nathan, you didn't do this one.
No.
So you're just sort of hanging out today.
Yeah, you're just freeloading.
I just want to see what you guys did. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's sort of like my relationship with music, which is I don't make any, but I like listening to it.
Nathan, you be quiet. You didn't draw.
Okay.
And therefore, you are not going first, but instead I am going first.
Whoa.
So I guess what I'll do is I'll tell you the songs now and then start, and then I'll explain all the other stuff. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
The first song I got was Horseshoe Crabs by Hop Along. I did not draw a horseshoe crab.
But those are your favorite to think about.
The second song I got is called Like a Child Hiding Behind Your Tombstone by Slothrust. And the third song I got was Nothing Fades Like the Light by Orville Peck.
Oh my God.
What a spread.
What a spread. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start it, and then I'll explain all my
He knows so
my
much
thoughts.
music.
I know at least 3 songs. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the first song, Horseshoe Crabs by Hop Along, is about a real person named Jackson C. Frank, who was an American folk singer. Kind of one of those sad stories where he didn't really come into prominence until after his death, because he struggled a lot with depression and drug abuse and things like that. And then he died, and then after he died, became like super influential in the music scene, which is always unfortunate to see. So I had the vibe for like an old, grizzled, past his prime musician who's kind of like world weary. The one I drew looks kind of like a really sad Nathan.
Yes.
I wasn't going to say it, but...
So I don't end up sticking with this exact design because I was like, I just drew an old, sad Nathan. And I don't want to put that on Nathan.
Me, when I try and do a speed draw and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, that's how we all feel, I think.
Yeah.
So you are in this episode.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of are. Then the second song was Like a Child Hiding Behind Your Tombstone by Slothrust, which has a lot of imagery of lakes and drowning and cemeteries and going under the water. So I thought it'd be fun to have a sort of like young woman who was a ghost because she drowned in a lake in a cemetery. And then Nothing Fades Like the Light is about the passage of time and how you kind of can't stop it and you have to sort of accept that things change and things end. And I felt like it would be a good dynamic for like sort of a youthful, exuberant ghost and an old, world-weary guy to sort of teach each other things about accepting death or enjoying the life that you still have. And that would be like their sort of friendship dynamic.
That's so
That's beautiful.
beautiful.
Jacob.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. And the drawing I end up doing is like, I went weird on this one because I didn't do my normal style. I kind of just wanted it to be sort of like rough and nasty.
I like this long face.
Yeah.
Thank you. It doesn't really end up getting kept as much in the final product. I was struggling a little bit with the drawing on this one, so I sort of just had to vibe with it until I got somewhere that I liked.
Yeah. I do want to say that I feel like this prompt is kind of weird. Like, it's a very thoughtful challenge. So I am excited to see how everyone did with it.
Yeah, it is. It was definitely a weird one. I didn't want to be like over dramatic. So I was trying to like see if I wanted to do something more upbeat or something more like somber. So I put all that stuff away and I came back and I was like, I'm just going to start drawing like a pose. And, we'll just go out from there, and then whatever I end up with is what I'll do. So this is like my sort of partial redesign of the guy. He's still Nathan-esque.
It's me. Thanks for drawing me, bud.
Yeah.
I don't think you look like a sad old man.
I mean, it is a guy with a beard, so that's basically
it's me.
Nathan.
Yeah. I tried to like change up the hairline a bit to make it look a little older and give him some like age spots and stuff. And
I like the knobbly knuckles. They're nice.
thank you. I was trying to get that sort of old gnarled hand
You
look.
accomplished it.
Ooh, such good hands.
Thank you. I was just kind of feeling this one out. And I end up like sort of reversing the leg position because I thought the torso wasn't making no sense the way I did it. I had to sort of figure it out as I went. But yeah, I really liked the idea of like these two characters meeting in a cemetery, him being there because he's, sad and sort of washed up, but in playing his music draws the attention of this ghost girl who loves the sound of his music, and they become unlikely friends. I love an unlikely friends story.
Yeah.
So here I was just trying to decide what pose I wanted to put her in. And then I end up widening out the canvas a bit because I wanted her to be sort of like floating behind him and have her pose, different enough from his that it stands out.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is nice.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You can do fun stuff with a ghost character because gravity don't affect them the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no gravity.
She's like paralleling the guitar too, which is good composition.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
She did like a drown, so like her stuff all sort of feels reminiscent of what it would look like if it was in the water.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I wanted it to all look like it was floating upwards.
Smart.
Had to take a couple cracks at the old head, as you do.
As you do.
Because this was definitely one of those drawings where I was like, I wasn't feeling very like in tune with my own drawing style. Like all the work of it felt very like foreign to me. Like some days you just don't feel like you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just kind of had to figure it out as I went along. It was not an easy drawing day.
Sometimes they aren't.
No.
But that's okay. Also, I highly recommend everybody listen to all the songs that we recommend today. Because
Hell yeah.
I bet they're all great. I know mine are great.
No.
Mine are stupid.
Well, mine are great, and you should listen to them.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, we get it, Jacob. You like music. You listen to bands. You listen to cool
I
bands.
I like music and bands, and I will not apologize. I went for this inker that's really it does not let you make a straight line. It's like has built-in jitter.
Wow, I like it.
That's
and I was
cool.
like, I'm gonna ink only with this, and I'm not gonna use any other tools for like coloring or anything. I'm just gonna like fill in some blacks with this so it kind of looks a little nasty.
Ooh.
It was giving me some trouble right here because I had it on that vector line mode.
Yeah.
And it kept wanting to recreate the line when I erased a bit of it. So I had to sort of figure that out a bit, but
I still haven't figured that shit out, but
I think it's a cool mode, but
it suits you. It suits your process, I think.
yeah, I like the idea of being able to like alter lines after I've made them, but I haven't really figured out the best way to use it yet. Because you know
Brush
how
is so
else
good.
you can alter a line after you've made it? You just redraw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah, I didn't mention I'm using Clip Studio in this one,
It's a given.
but when you see how good the brush is, you know it's Clip Studio.
Yeah. Basically.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. I just love their brushes.
We just like it.
They do a lot of things that Photoshop brushes I found struggle to
Yeah.
do. So then I wanted sort of a paneled background behind them that I keep relatively simple. I just kind of roughly cut them out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
Whoa.
intentionally here being kind of sloppy because I was trying to go against my normal way of doing things where I'm really obsessed with cleanliness.
But it has such a good energy. How you say it's giving me there we go. Lino cut?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
It does kind of have that vibe.
Kinda. Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh. I love the addition of these.
Yeah, and then I just sort of
Yeah.
carved in these like, a bunch of tombstones to make up the background. And then cropped it up. And that's it.
So
Wow.
cool.
That's so
very neat.
cool.
So yeah, kind of a weird one, but I liked it overall in the end.
Yeah,
I thought
I love
it
how
turned out
this
kind
turned
of fun.
out.
Yeah.
Weird prompt, weird challenge.
I think that's what makes this one so interesting.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see what the rest of y'all did. Should we go to Karina next?
Oh, okay.
Tell us your songs.
Well, I feel like this isn't the most flattering snapshot of my musical taste, but whatever.
I also show my whole ass, Karina. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to apologize. I like these songs. I like pop music. So my first song was One of the Boys by Katy Perry.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then the second song was Lovesick Girls by Blackpink.
Nice.
And then the third song is Good Girls by 5 Seconds of Summer.
So we got boys, girls, girls.
I thought that was like such a perfect lineup that I
Yeah.
couldn't not do it, even
Yeah.
though it's a little cringe. But I make it work.
I'm excited to see what you did. Should we get into it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, this was giving me big like teen coming of age vibes. So that's my concept here. Because One of the Boys is about, like girl who wants, attention from guys who only see her as one of the boys. And then Lovesick Girl is about like, being jaded from like bad relationships, I guess.
Right.
And then Good Girls is, it's like, what's the chorus? Good girls are bad girls that haven't been caught. It's like sneaking out. It's very young love, like
Yeah, totally.
dumb shit. So in my head, I was like, oh, one of the boys goes to Lovesick Girl, like asking for advice to like get a guy's attention, but then they end up like falling in love.
Yeah.
And they're
they
like
do.
sneaking out to see each other and shit. So that's my concept here. It's very coming of age romance thing. So yeah.
Yeah, that goes so well together.
Yeah, like it worked out. I thought it was nice.
I just love that you're calling the characters One of the Boys and Lovesick Girl.
That's their names.
That's their names.
That's what they're credited on IMDb.
Yeah, it's one of those like artsy indie films where they don't have names. So in
Oh,
the
of
credits,
course.
they're called One of the Boys and Lovesick Girl.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, so I just wanted to do like a really intimate moment between the two of them where like I think my concept here is they like snuck out to hang out and they're having an intimate moment of just like I think it's really cute when someone puts lipstick on someone else. And I thought that suited the relationship I was going for here.
Yeah.
So that's the pose. And yeah. So, and I wanted Lovesick Girl to be like really cool and fashionable. I was kind of taking little bits of aesthetic and energy from the Lovesick Girls music video because they are always serving. And whereas one of the boys, of course, is just being very, I guess, boyish in her fashion, you know.
That is so like one of the boys to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I wanted to kind of like capture that very teen energy. I've also been listening to Willow Smith recently. So
Sure.
that also gives me a lot of like teen energy of like, you know, I love the song Meet Me at Our Spot. And so I was trying to think of like, you know, they're like sneaking out and it's like kind of day, like morning, the sun is rising and shit. They've been out all night and they're just kind of like, it's very suburban. So they're at like a playground.
Of course.
You know, where you like hang out. So they're sitting on the swing sets. That's what's going on there. Yeah.
I love it. It's got such
So-
vibes.
You're so good at drawing a caressing hand.
We love a good caress. But yeah, I wasn't doing anything too exciting technique wise with this one. I was very, very focused on the vibes. So yeah, this is my usual process really of just like getting shit in. I just wanted to focus on like the characters and the vibes. I love a good vibe.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a usual process.
I think that's what the people want to see.
Yeah. Again, it's such like, I feel like this is a very high concept prompt for us. We're usually a lot more straightforward, but I love using music to like reflect or to kind of like catch the vibes of whatever I'm drawing. That's why when I post stuff on Twitter, it's always with song lyrics because that's what I was listening to, and I'm just very like aesthetic like that. So this is kind of more in the wheelhouse of like my stuff I do outside of Drawfee, I think, of just like very vibe heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
just over here watching all the clothing folds
Yep.
and being like, damn, so good.
I love a good clothing fold.
You're very good at them.
Those are Jacob's pants where your knees are totally exposed.
Yeah.
I was we recently put out that ad we did for Piss Boy. Your pants are so ripped in it.
I love my ripped pants. People give me shit for them, but I don't care.
Damn, he's one of the boys.
I'm one of the boys.
But yeah, so then I just did the frickin' chains for the frickin' swing. And I just used a brush because I'm not drawing chains. Not on this one.
No.
Absolutely not.
Why would you?
Yeah, they made one so you don't have to. That's what it's for.
Yeah. I was really trying to get that teen romance energy of just like,
Oh, yeah, just whack some telephone poles in there. Chain
yeah.
link fence.
I'm not doing that shit. Absolutely not. Anyway, I love a good morning sky gradient, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. So, yeah. I don't have a lot to say about my process on this one.
great.
I is
It's
so vibe
vibes.
focused. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun to watch either way. I always enjoy seeing it.
Now we're all vibe focused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
we
is
are.
This is such a vibe challenge.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting going into it, but I really enjoyed like thinking about the songs and their connections and trying to make a story out of it. I found very satisfying.
I love music.
Me too.
I just don't listen to as much cool music as some people.
God, wait until you see what my songs are.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
But yeah.
Ooh, the purple.
So I was kind of matching her color scheme and style to like again the music video.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
that's great.
And then with one of the boys, I just love me some good. How you say what is this grouping of colors? Mustard beanie, army jacket.
Yeah.
That exact burnt orange. We all know it.
I don't know if it has a name, but I know it.
We all know it in our heart.
Condiment.
Condiment colors.
Yeah, it's almost primary. And then I put down some like patterning and shit
Awesome.
as I saw fit.
Hell yeah.
Love some good pre-made patterns.
I love how you did the like eyeshadow
Yeah.
Thank you.
on Lovesick Girl. I couldn't remember her name.
Lovesick Girl.
Yeah.
It's one of the boys and Lovesick Girl.
Get it right. I did do the stripes myself because there's no good way to do those.
Yeah. As much as I would love to find a shortcut for that.
There is no shortcut. We can't automate everything.
Not yet,
Oh,
but we will.
But yeah, so at this point I was like, cool, I did all the basic shit. Now let's focus on some vibes because I wanted it to look very, ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I keep this? I don't think I keep this. I was
Well,
just like,
yeah.
actually, that's stupid. Let's do some rim lighting. I'm feeling
Yeah.
lazy. I procrastinate a lot on this one, so I was also running out of time.
Yeah.
But rim lighting is a vibe. That's the vibe I wanted. So
It always looks good.
it just always looks good is the thing.
No one should ever be lit from the front.
Yeah. If you want me to do less rim lighting, then make it look worse, please.
Yeah. Tell God to make it look
Yeah,
worse.
I don't make the rules. But yeah, so I was just doing all this shit. I just wanted those like teen coming of age vibes.
They became ghosts for a second.
Yeah, this is where I start fuxing with the colors. And also my file was getting really hefty. So it starts like saving really slow. I put in them cool ass clouds. I was trying to decide how to do the
Ooh.
clouds and I was like, I'll do it like this. And also I learned how to use gradient maps. So that's my new superpower. It turns out there is a make art good button. It was gradient maps.
The whole time.
I was at this point I called it, but then I went back and I like changed the colors to be cooler because I thought that made it like more morning-ish
For
because
sure.
I wanted
Oh,
it
sure.
to be like, they've been out all night. And so then that's where I called it.
Man, this is so cool.
yeah, this rolls.
Yeah.
Awesome color work on this
the
too.
vibes definitely come across.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it makes me want to play with even more stuff in Clip Studio.
Let's go.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. It's just good.
It's just good, and it lets you make these immaculate vibes.
Yeah.
Awesome job. It's time to go to Julia.
It's me. All right. So I pulled up 3 random songs. I wound up switching one of them because while I really liked this artist, I couldn't figure out a way how to make it work into the piece. But I did keep an element from her. The one that I switched out was This Train by Sister Rosetta Tharpe. It's all about Jesus, so I switched it out. But then the other songs I got were Phantom of the Opera,
Yeah.
specifically All I Ask of You Reprise, which is the one from the Phantoms point of view.
I love that one though.
It's really good.
It's the one where he scream.
Yeah, he's just mad. And then when I switched out the Sister Rosetta Tharpe song, I got Lorne's Acid Rain, which is just a banger. And then for the relationship one, and I couldn't believe my luck, I got the Pacific Rim theme.
Pacific Rim theme.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So are they piloting a mech?
well, we'll get into
We'll
it.
see.
Yeah, let's
Oh
get
my
it going.
gosh.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I was a little pressed for time this week. I did this in under an hour. But I did a drift compatible couple.
Of course.
And in order to keep Sister Rosetta Tharpe on there, it's two ladies because I believe there's some suspicion that Rosetta Tharpe was maybe a lesbian or bi. So I kept her vibe in there. But I wanted to get the feeling of both songs and each character. And all I ask of you, Reprise.
So much feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the Phantom saying, like, I did all this shit for you, and look what you've done.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, and you've done nothing for me. So I pictured, like, a pilot in Pacific Rim who has given, like, their life to piloting this mech, and everyone's just, like, talking about the destruction that the mechs do and being like mad about it, you know, and being like,
Yeah.
I'm saving your goddamn life. I don't care about the buildings. Like, I'm doing my best here, but, you know, they're just kind of like mad from being underappreciated. And then the second character, who's the one in the background, is the one for, you know, the Lorne acid one, which is just like a very... It's basically someone being sad about the state of the world a little bit. And it's a very moody song. It
Can't
freaking
imagine
rules.
that feeling.
Yes. The song rules. I love it so much. Everyone should go listen to it. But I just wanted like two pilots on their way to go into their mech and all of the complicated feelings. Like they're being called up again. Oh, I hated the face. So.
Oh, I really liked it.
It's one of those complicated feelings, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just about to say how much I liked how it was looking.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, it's gone.
Yeah,
Well,
it's gone.
you
Sure
know
is.
what that means.
It didn't feel like...
Delete your art.
I wanted that sort of like... When someone hates your guts and you see them from across the room and they have that sort of like piercing stare.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to go for with this character. Like, these two pilots are being escorted to their mech, and like someone from the paparazzi has gotten a shot of them walking.
I love the framing of this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So cool.
Widescreen
Yeah.
for the movie shot.
Yeah. I wind up playing with the composition a little bit. I think I just make them smaller. Yeah, and I wind up moving them around a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe I'm looking at
Taking a break.
taking a little break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I spent like 45 minutes on this.
This is an impressive amount of work for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I can
couldn't
work
be me.
pretty quickly. I also don't spend a lot of time on the colors. I spend a lot of time on just getting, again, the vibes of this anger and
Yeah.
sort of sadness.
Vibe heavy challenge.
Vibe
Yeah.
heavy challenge.
Truly.
Yeah.
And I feel like you really get the emotion of the characters
Yeah.
Yeah.
coming through.
It's a pretty straightforward piece. I wanted to do something more ambitious, but I, again, didn't have a lot of time. And I'm having a complicated relationship with art right now. We are not drift compatible. Art not. The kaiju are attacking and we can't get the damn robot to punch.
No.
That's how it is sometimes.
Sometimes the robot don't punch.
Yeah.
Sometimes the robot don't punch. Man, I was watching clips of Pacific Rim, the original Pacific Rim, not the new one. I haven't seen that one. So it's very fun and stupid.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Gosh, I haven't seen it in so long.
The colors are so bright.
They got all the colors in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see a quicker piece from you too, because we get to see so much more in the speed draw.
Yeah,
True.
We have more time to sort of take everything in.
that's true. I'm using my chisel tilt brush just to get these sharp lines in. It's really easy to do eyebrows with it. And nice angular shadows. So
Julia style eyebrows.
Julia style eyebrows.
With this one trick, you too can make Julia style eyebrows.
Chisel.
Art teachers hate her. Trying to get some escorts walking them
Yeah.
Yeah.
in. I don't know if they stay. I think they do.
Well, that's a fun surprise.
Yeah, we'll find out, huh?
I think something happens with them. I don't remember.
That's ominous.
Maybe they got eaten by a kaiju. Who knows?
It happens.
Yeah, I didn't really have a plan for this piece. I knew I just wanted to get the feelings of the tones of the songs, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I started off with blue because it's like a sad color. This person's mostly going to be lit in like this weird greenish blue. Honk if you love greenish blue. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do the shading on everyone's face. Like I knew I wanted the faces to be in shadow because, they're having complicated feelings about this job they have to do. So you're going to see me try a few things.
Just a little experimentation.
When I get frustrated with a piece, I tend to do a big scribble through part of it so that it kind of frees up my brain and lets it be less precious.
Yeah.
It's a good strat. You
Yeah.
should try that.
Pro strats.
Another reason art teachers hate you.
Yep.
She's out of control.
She has too many tips.
She should be charging people $45,000 a semester for this.
Yes.
So I wanted a little bit of red on the back character to kind of bring in sort of like maybe a slight feeling of anger and have this person be mostly in red because they're the angry one.
Got angry and sad.
Yeah.
They're drift compatible. You need both.
Well, it's just I feel like they're drift compatible because they're both having complicated feelings with the the job.
It's like Inside Out meets Pacific Rim.
What?
because inside the giant robots
is out.
Is out.
I mean, humans are basically mechs in that
Yeah.
Inside Out.
And the emotions are drift compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And when they're
Damn.
not, you wind up running away via bus.
Yeah. and The
Elephant.
guy. What's that guy? Bing
Bing
Bong.
bong.
Oh.
Bingus.
I do keep delighting in remembering that one of the songs is Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Yes, the moodier of the two is the Phantom of the Opera one.
It's a really cool lighting scenario.
The only 3 full albums I have on my phone Spotify is the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack, Sister Rosetta Tharpe's I think greatest hits or whatever, and a Deer Hunter album. Those are the only full albums I have.
Like downloaded?
Yeah,
That's valid.
in my likes folder of my phone or my Spotify.
See, I shuffled my iTunes, which has everything I've listened to since high school, so real minefield that one.
I feel that.
I've got a playlist called Jacob's Hot Jams
Yeah.
that's what I shuffled for this.
Wow.
Ah. Well, this piece
So you
is-
can be cringe. You just chose not to.
I chose not to exhibit it.
Okay.
Interesting.
This is my piece.
Wow.
It's really cool. It's so moody.
I love when you do this hot pink for light.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been enjoying it.
It's very good.
Thank you.
And you're so good with the heavy black shading.
Yeah.
I never can quite figure out how to do it without making it look bad.
The trick is to just go.
Yeah, the confidence with which you just like cover up parts, and it's just like, yeah, that's the light don't care. That's just where the shadow goes.
Light don't care.
Light don't care.
Damn.
It's cool. It looks so good. It's like a comic panel.
Yeah.
Well, Nathan, how'd we do?
I put you all in my favorite playlist.
Yay!
Drawings.
Yay.
We made it on Nathan's favorite playlist of drawings.
The highest of honors.
It's like the Oscars of being an art YouTuber.
Yeah, no one gets snubbed here.
Except for anyone who's not us.
Hey, eat it.
Well, hey, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
This is a cool, interesting challenge. I recommend you try it for yourself if you're looking for some art inspo.
Yeah, some vibes, perhaps.
Yeah, really get the brain juices going.
Damn.
If you also want to leave us suggestions of things to draw, a good way to do that is to join the Patreon, where you can then message us on the Discord. We have a specific channel for episode suggestions that I check all the time. And also, if you don't want to do that, you can leave comments below and click like and subscribe here on the video. And you can go to our Twitch and you can go to our merch store.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
And
you can listen to music while you do any of those things.
Yes.
you can. Yeah.
You are allowed. We're letting you.
You're allowed.
Go listen to a song right now, whichever one you choose.
Yeah, you don't even need to shuffle it if you don't want.
Yeah, it's on us.
Yeah, you can have this one for free.
This one's free. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.